Namaste, my dear friends. A lot of interest is coming to yoga today from all parts of the world, and it's becoming very, very popular. But one of the big challenges that lies in the field of yoga is it is losing its essence because of its popularity. Many yogic traditions and many yogic schools are now not based on yoga's philosophical roots, but rather have deviated from this and started to look into finding some kind of validity through modern medicine and science. This approach is not only flawed, but also like following the blind and dangerous. This is because, my friends, when yogis discovered yoga and devised the tools of yoga 2,500 years ago, modern medicine did not exist. The tools of yoga are based on yogic science and must be understood in that same way. It wouldn't make sense for us to go to a doctor and he tells us that we need a surgery because our kundalini is turning the wrong way, would it? The same way, why should the reverse be valid? Medical science cannot understand yoga because medical science does not understand subtle concepts like prana, which are the fundamental essence of yoga and its tools. This is where Viniyoga is one of the traditions of yoga that is deeply rooted in yoga's fundamental philosophical approach, where it goes back to Patanjali's teachings. It goes back to the classical texts of yoga like the Bhagavad Gita, the Yoga Rahasya, etc., where the human body is understood from the yogic perspective of the nadis, the chakras, the prana, the agni, the vayus, and all these important concepts that make up our human body from the way yoga and Ayurveda understood it. If you go to Chinese medicine, my friends, they understand their medical approach through their system of understanding the human body. Yoga should not be any different. To understand yoga, we need to take the approach of how yoga and Ayurveda understands the human body. And that is the beauty of Viniyoga, where Viniyoga is anchored in the tradition of yoga and Ayurveda and how it understands the human body. And that's why it helps people to understand why we practice the tools of yoga from the way the yogis understood and from the way we can apply it in a beautiful and subtle manner and not be distracted by the flawed approach of understanding yoga from the modern medical science. Medicine has its scope, but that scope does not include yoga. Yoga has its scope within its own frameworks, and that is what is the specialty of Viniyoga. So please, friends, when you come to study in the Viniyoga tradition, you will be marveling at how the yogis understood the human body in such a subtle and profound manner that will make even the people of contemporary times just wonder with amazement. So welcome to Viniyoga, where the teachings are grounded in yoga's philosophy. Namaste, my dear friends.